My dear students, good morning. All the English grammar series videos are being uploaded on the YouTube. I have been putting my efforts to train you in the English grammar language because it is the most complicated part for every student and for your competitive examinations. So when you people command over the English grammar, you kill two birds with one stone. One, you learn good English. Two, you appear for any kind of interview or competitive examination that you also qualify very comfortably. So, by the journey of doing this grammar, we have reached on the chapter or lesson 14 and lesson 13. Lesson 13, that is of the modals, and lesson 14 of the whereby is not used. So, first of all, I will pick up lesson 13 modals. So, change the active passive voice through the modals. How many modals are there? Of which we can transform active voice into passive voice or passive to active voice, that is vice versa. Shall, will, can, could, should, would, may, might, ought to, must, need. So we can transform the active into passive or passive into active of the modals. As usual, there are four kinds of sentences of which we need to transform the active into passive or vice versa. And those four kinds of sentences are affirmative sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences, and interrogative negative sentences. Here I have made only the affirmative sentence formula, that is subject plus modal, any modal can be here, plus first form plus subject. Because with every modal individually, you have to use first form of the verb. When in the passive voice, as usual, passive voice always accept the third form. So when you will change the active into passive, you will replace the subject of the passive voice from the object of the active voice, and object of the passive voice from the subject of the active voice. So this is what interchange of subject and object under the active passive voice, and this is our usual practice of the grammar. Then you have to use be in the passive voice, and passive voice always accept third form of the verb as you know it. So here I have made one sentence. Mohan can learn English. English can be learned by Mohan. So we have made English as an object in the active voice, but we have made English as a subject in the passive voice. Mohan is the subject in the active voice, but in the passive voice, Mohan has become an object. So it has become an object. So same modal can. We have used be and be plus third form. So this is what we call it from active to passive of the modals. So rest of the details are given in my sheet with several examples. You can study it and you will form it under the four categories of sentences. They are also mentioned in my sheet, and you can practice the unsolved exercise. So your all the modal active passive voice will be clear to you. So here my modal exercise is completed. Now I switch over to lesson 14. where all the active passive voice where we are using for the urging by, preposition by. But there are certain rules that where by preposition is not used, instead of by, we use some other preposition. So there are about 25 or 26 third forms with which we use a preposition in the passive form or in the passive voice. So in active voice, it is first form is given, and in the passive voice you will use the third form, but not with by, but with a fixed preposition. Fixed preposition, mind it. Like I mentioned here before, and rest of the you will find in my detailed sheet that is attached after the video. Contained in, not by. Known to, crowded with, satisfied with. So in place of using by, we use the preposition in the passive formation. So that is what we call it. There are certain verbs that accept the preposition instead of by in the passive voice. So now I just speak out a sentence like I know him. When you will transform it into passive voice, him is to be changed into he. It is a present indefinite, so we have to use is. He is known to me. So this is the correct sentence. Don't write he is known by me. That is incorrect. So in this way, you can use the prepositions with certain third form of the verb, and the list of such prepositional verbs are given in my handouts. So study that handout where by is not to be used, only a preposition is to be used in the passive voice formation. That is what the lesson number 13 and lesson number 14, and the given handout furnishes the complete information about both these exercises, that is modals and the prepositional use in the passive form instead of by. So I am sure you people will get my lecture very well, and afterwards my handouts will give you a better clarity of these two parts, that is lesson 13 and lesson 14. In this way, these two topics, that is change of voice of modals and change of voice of the preposition instead of by, will get very much clear to you. So that is what you require only to practice. Therefore, my handouts adds a extra information so that you people can avail the complete information about the topic of the chapter. So here I conclude my two topics of the active passive voice. So you practice it now. Definitely you will get them in your mind, and it will help you in your writing, in your speaking, in your school homework, college homework, as well as for your competitive examinations. So please do them very consciously and carefully. So this video is concluded here. Thank you very much. I'm H.K. Batra. Please subscribe my channel on the YouTube. Right. Thank you very much.